Previously on Tatterdemalion.
I know we've been at odds. We don't really know what's going on. I followed you around the city. I followed you to Madison Gardens. I followed you to a costume shop of all places.
What kind of operation are you running here? And what the fuck did you do to Amy?
I work for Senator Wild. During my time there, I found that a lot of taxpayer funds were going to some odd places.
I've been going through the files that you sent me. What do you know about the Napolis Foundation?
So I started looking into it with a journalist friend of mine. I look on the news this morning and his house burnt down.
Make sure there's nothing left of that house.
Right.
If this guy gets out, our whole operation's fucked.
I need to know and understand why you would do that.
It's kind of a long story.
Fuck. My house. They burnt down my house.
Whatever is going on here, whatever is going on with Amy, whatever's going on with Madison Gardens, whatever's going on with this fucking play that we're going to, whatever's going on with this weird nut house of costume parties.
Have you been to an Anthony Carmichael party before? They're quite famous. Infamous even.
They're a bit saucy.
It can get killed in less than a day.
There was a shadow monster and he said he was the king.
I saw him too.
Unfortunately, we've got one more matter to tidy up. We're back on tonight.
Aria's internally freaking out a bit right now.
I pick up the photo and I go, is this your wife?
Oh, no, that's a friend of mine, Jessica.
We can change everything. We can bring about a golden age. A golden age where dreams are reality and reality are dreams. Are you with me, Dr. Olivia? Are you with me?
We can dance again?
We can dance forever, Doctor.
Blood must be spilt. You see her pull out a kitchen knife.
Oh god, no.
The king demands an audience, Ryan. And she pulls the gun.
Oh, fuck.
Strange symbol that has somehow manifested itself on the walls. That's when everything goes black.
The Fumbled Anthology presents Tatterdemalion, a Call of Cthulhu scenario written by Richard Watts and Penelope Love, with adaptations written by Alex Green. Starring Liam Braid as Ryan McGavin.
Joanne? What are you doing here? Where the fuck have you been? It's been 5 years.
Emily Moxon as Brianna Jusuair.
I'm an instant gratification lady, and what I want, I often get. So I'm intrigued, Elliot. What can you do for us?
Danica Nowakowski as Dr. Olivia Holland.
Well, hey, you're so good at it. I'll give it a go, but I don't think I'm going to be as good as you. You are going to have to teach me. You're the expert.
And Kelly Ann as Aria Jones.
Dave, I don't think we can do this. We're just if we do this, we're just fueling a corrupt government.
Alex Green is your keeper of arcane lore. And everyone else. Part 11. Where we go when we sleep.
So it's getting late now. It's probably late Friday afternoon. So at this stage, Aria, you've probably been trying to contact Ryan for about half an hour, and you're not getting any luck. And then you get a call from Brianna. You can tell me where you are at this point.
So I probably would have headed back to my place.
So you're at your place?
Yeah.
And then you get a call from Brianna.
Brianna, hi, what's up?
Okay, so you know scary big muscle dude whose name I can't obviously mention in any capacity and that I'm still trying to delete from my memory, etc. And you know how I went to Senator Wild's office today in an interesting hunt chase research piece of information for all the crazy shit that's been going on? Mm-hmm. You with me?
Yeah. Dave or Gary?
I mean, I'm in a public place, so the one that tried to pummel me to death.
Oh yeah, that one. That asshole.
That one. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, my favorite. Definitely walking red flag. So your mate had a date with the guy that I just saw. So that's concerning.
Did you get in to see the senator?
In a way, but not. I hung out with the.
Oh shit. I've been trying to get through to Ryan.
Oh yeah, he's fucked. He is fucked.
Yeah, no. Ryan's friend is gonna like my boss dude, whatever. Like the journalist guy's in danger. He's gonna get killed tonight.
Okay, hold on. Rewind. The guy that you already killed is gonna get double killed?
He's not dead. Haven't you heard the news? There was like they did a press conference and they said he was like fine.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's that guy. Fucking hell. Okay, alright, so...
I assume we would have seen the press conference, by the way, hadn't I?
No, I was there. I just didn't understand how deeply implicated I was. Okay, good to know. Duly noted. Almost murdered a guy with my friend. Haha! Great weekend, everybody. I love it so much. Okay, so, Aria, let's get a little bit more D&M-y here because I have many questions. But first of all, should we not keep this guy safe? Or
yes.
Not that I can do that.
We need to save the journalist, and I need to get through to Ryan, but he's not answering his phone.
Okay, well, what's the time now? Because we also have to go to the party. Is that tonight?
It's Friday night, so the party's tomorrow night. But Brianna, you have a meeting with the Baranoffs tonight.
Stop it. Okay. Yeah.
Can we postpone that to save some guy?
So much to do before this party.
No, this is your stitch up. You fix it. I have a date with the Baranoffs, and that's my ticket into the party that we're all going to. And I'm gonna hate every minute of it. So, just... I feel like that one's on you,
Okay, but do you know where Ryan is?
Why would I know where Ryan is? He was like, I'm gonna go to the police, because he's such a smart person.
Oh, right, he was gonna go to the police. Which police station?
Yeah, with, crap all information. What country does he think he's living in? Denmark? Jeez.
As you're checking your phones, you notice there's been something's trending now, and it's something called a police station shootout, or Sydney shootout is trending. And you come to learn that there was a shootout at a police station in the inner west, and 4 police officers have been confirmed dead, and the person who is responsible has also been killed. They killed themselves at the scene. And you learn, and you see the photo of the woman. Ari, you immediately recognize this woman as the person you met at the hospital this morning.
Yeah.
And you learn that her name was Jessica Cartley.
Holy shit. Brett's missing person friend sub-story. I think that was her.
What, you mean the picture? Dude, she was at the hospital today.
Yeah, that can't be a coincidence.
I saw her at the hospital. She was full-on psycho.
Great, more crazy people. I love how this weekend is shaping up. Wonderful. Maybe we should try and find Ryan.
Yeah, we should go to that police station.
Oh, should we? You don't want to bring your scary buddy friends now, do you, by any chance? No, that would be bad.
To protect us from the crazy nurse with a gun.
Look, anything really at this point would be some kind of nice placebo barrier to me thinking that I'm safe in this world. But no, look, fuck it. Let's, go to the police station where someone just murdered 4 police officers.
Yeah, so you go to the police station and you cannot even get to the street that the police station is on because it's all blocked off by cops. There's a crime. It's all been blocked off as a crime scene. There's journalists everywhere. There's police everywhere. You're not going to get in within a lick of this place. But you can't find Ryan. He's not anywhere. He's not answering his phone.
All right. Well, we'll try Olivia. We'll see if maybe Ryan's gone to Olivia or.
Olivia's not answering their phone either.
Lovely. I feel safe. I don't know about you, Aria, but
the 2 vaguely responsible people are both unreachable right now.
Olivia, you find yourself walking along this lake with this person that you've met, and then you see that as the sun goes down in the sky, you see two moons start to rise on opposite sides of the horizon. It's very alien. And you look to your left and you see Jeremy. He's about 5 years old, and he's playing in the sand near the lake, and you can tell he's trying to catch crabs. You've probably seen him do it as a younger child. And yeah, as the sun sort of goes down the horizon, you find yourself watching him in fascination, in awe even, of this beautiful, beautiful scene. What's going through your mind? What do you do?
I think it just feels almost serene, like this place is beautiful and Jeremy's with her again. So I think she would, after taking a moment to really sort of sit in the scene, under the light of the two very normal moons, she would slowly start to approach Jeremy.
And Jeremy looks at you and says,
Liv, help me catch crabs.
Of course. How do you are gonna have to teach me, you're the expert.
Yeah. So you dig in,
and he starts making a hole.
and then you shove your hands in, and then you feel for the pinch, and then you pull it out.
And then you see him actually go, and then he sort of digs in deeper, and then he pulls out this little crab. It's a weird look. It doesn't look like a normal crab, but you see it's got it's just eyes and pincers. And he goes,
Cool, crab. And he goes, here, you try.
and you see him put the crabs in a bucket.
Well, hey, you're so good at it. I'll give it a go, but I don't think I'm going to be as good as you.
Yeah. Give me a dexterity roll.
Oh, that is not a pass. That's a 60.
A 60. Yeah. So you get your hand in there, but you don't feel anything. And Jeremy sort of,
Do you feel him? Do you feel the pinch?
No, I don't think they like me as much as you.
Oh, that's okay. You can have my crab if you like.
Oh,
he
thank
sort
you.
of goes in, and he sort of, pulls out another crab. And he goes, here, do you want this one? And it's another little crab. It's just got 20 eyes, and it's just all pincers and stuff.
Here.
And he offers it to you.
I would love that. Thank you, Jeremy.
And you take the crab. Yeah. And it sort of scuttles around your hand and sort of does weird crab things. And Jeremy sees the sun go down.
He says, we better get back. Mum, I don't want to get in trouble from Mum again.
Of course, let's go.
Yeah, you walk back along the lake, back up the hill, sort of where you came. You find yourself at your house, your childhood house, but it's much, much bigger than you remember. If you want, you can describe your house, your childhood house to me.
All right. It is at the end of a cul-de-sac. It is. It looks two-story, but it's because the bottom is a garage and then the main level covers the whole top. So, sort of like white. I've completely forgotten the word for wood, plank, brains, fog, setting in. Anyway, yeah. So it's white house. It's got stairs leading up to the front door, which is on the second level. Iron grating.
Yeah. So it's just as you remember it, but it's about 4 times bigger. It's huge. Even the door is massive. And you walk in, and as you walk in on a big party. There's people everywhere. There's loud people. You see people drinking. You see people smoking. You see people doing drugs. You see some people are half naked, and it's just a mess. It's a big party. There's loud music blaring. You can't really make out the tune, but it's just a lot of heavy bass. And you look over at Jeremy, and he looks very uncomfortable. And he says,
I Liv, who are these people?
I don't know, Jeremy. But if you take my hand, we can go hide in your room.
Okay.
And yeah, you go through the crowd, and it's sort of the density of the crowd seems to get bigger, it's to get bigger the more you go up the stairs and sort of into the room, to the point you probably can't even. I'm gonna need a strength roll to see if you can get through the crowd and get up the stairs.
Okay. Oh, that is a horrid roll. On a 99.
Oh dear.
On a 50.
Yeah, so you cannot push through, and you see Jeremy getting more and more upset. And Jeremy's,
make these people go away. Make these people go away, Liv.
Oh.
I just want you here. I don't want these people.
I'm gonna try Jeremy, and I think Olivia would first attempt to like tap someone on the shoulder and say, excuse me. Who are you? Why are you here?
They just ignore you as they continue like chatting to the mysterious people around you. They don't seem to even realize you're there. They're just these bodies taking up space.
Right.
And you just see Jeremy start to cry.
I think she sort of hugs Jeremy like closer to her leg protectively.
Yeah. I want to make them go away. I don't want them here. I don't want them in here.
Give me a spot hidden.
Oh, that is a regular success.
A regular success. You suddenly realize that Jeremy's fumbling in the bucket that he had, and he pulls out this unnaturally large knife that it couldn't possibly have fit in this bucket, but he's managed to find a way to pull this out of nowhere, like a bag of holding. And he says,
I'm gonna make them go away. I'm gonna make them.
And he just starts lunging at the person you tapped on the shoulder. He just stabs him in the back, and he's this guy yells out in pain. And then people start to realize what's going on as Jeremy starts running through this house, stabbing people, and everyone starts freaking out. Some people are trying to run out the doors. There's a huge stampede. Everyone's crying out. What do you do?
I think I would try and keep an eye on where Jeremy is in the crowd, but suckling out, Mum? Dad? Ma, are you here?
You start running. You start pushing through this crowd, and before they were unmovable, now they are just, it's like paper. They're coming through paper, and as you push in, you hear bones snapping as they screech out in pain as you're trying to push through this crowd to go find your parents. And as you push and you hear bones cracking and people screaming, Jeremy stabbing and is screaming on the other side of the room. The screaming starts out, it reaches a crescendo, and you hear Jeremy going,
they will pay! They will pay! They must all pay for what they've done to me! They must all pay for what they've done to me!
And you just feel that all of a sudden there's a huge rush of people sort of coming at you, and you all of a sudden you're on your back as these people start crushing you and stepping all over you, and there's a big stampede as they're trying to escape. And just before everything goes dark, you just sort of look to your right, and you see Jeremy just like crouched down over someone, just stabbing them in the face over and over again as the light leaves their eyes, and then everything goes dark.
Beautiful.
We'll go to Brianna. Now, Brianna, did you want to go to this Baranoff thing or not?
I mean, yeah, but it kind of feels less important now. I feel like it's a ticket into the party, and I do kind of need to do that, but I also feel like Ryan is probably my priority. So I might flip the Baranoffs a quick text and say, what time did you want to meet up? Is it okay if I can push a little bit later? I promise I will bring dessert. Kisses.
Yeah, okay. So they text back and say, we have a reservation at Nobu at 7:30. And it's currently 5:30.
Then Nobu it is. I'll see you there. Thank you. All right, I'll have to handball this one to Aria because I think that they're sinister in their own respect. So, or there's, I don't know, they're tied into it somehow. They're going to the party. I don't know that there's much I can do to support Ryan.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. So, you arrive at Nobu. Give me a luck roll.
It's a regular success.
So, you arrive and you see Sergei and Natasha Baranoff, and they look stunning. Sergei is in this brilliantly tailored suit, and Natasha's in this sparkly sequin dress, and they look dressed to the nines. How are you dressed at this stage?
I'm in a little short black mini that I reserve for these occasions in particular, so I look fabulous.
Yeah, you look $1 million, and they comment that. Oh, you look amazing.
As they say that, I'm thinking, do you know what? Maybe this is the distraction I need. Like, this is lovely. Maybe I can just step out of this weird new circle of friends that I've somehow gotten myself into, and maybe I can just have a lovely night and all will be better tomorrow.
They go, oh, you look delightful. Come, we're meeting some friends for dinner beforehand, and then afterwards we can have some fun. And they look at you like, yeah.
I lean back, I have a giggle, and then I say, oh my gosh, Natasha, you smell amazing.
Thank you, it's the new Britney Spears.
In my head, I'm like, I thought she would have had something more classy, but it smells fabulous, so I just let it go.
I know. It's the thing, right? Everyone talks about, oh, you've got to get the new Hugo Boss, the new, the new Giorgio Armani, but I mean, sometimes the cheapest ones smell the best, right? She gives you a little giggle, but quickly you must join us, and you walk in this beautiful dinner space. And you walk up to this circular table, and you see two men talking to each other. You immediately recognize one of them. Anthony Carmichael is here.
Ugh.
And he's chatting to another man. This man is, I guess, more thinner. He's a bit taller, but not by much. He's got like a tidy haircut, and he's very clean shaven, and he looks inscrutable. The Baranoffs, they make this loud gesture. Mr. Carmichael, what a pleasure. I was not expecting you tonight. Sergei and Natasha, how are you, darlings? How are you? And they do the mwah, mwah. I was just on my way out. And, But Elliot here promises he'll stay for the full meal. I promise you. And Elliot says, Natasha and Sergei, good to see you. Good to see you. Yes. I couldn't miss this. It's good to see you. You both look so well. And who is this lovely lady? And they both look at you.
Again, internally, she's like, I was really looking forward to getting away from this bullshit. Externally, she's like, Anthony, yeah, lovely to see you again. It's Brianna.
I'm sorry. You'll have to recharge my memory. I don't think we've met.
That's okay. We have, but you wouldn't have necessarily seen me in that space. But that's perfectly understandable.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, it's a pleasure to properly meet you, Brianna. And he takes your hand, he kisses the back of your hand. Mwah. Enchanté.
Yuck. Can I do a psychology roll?
Yeah, you can, absolutely.
Regular success.
He looks very excited. He's bubbling. He genuinely doesn't remember you. And he probably fancies you, I'd say. You
seem very bright this evening. Is there something that you're looking forward to?
Yes, I am actually. I'm hosting a bit of a shindig tomorrow night. It's going to be lovely. All of my nearest and dearest are going to be there, and we're going to finally debut my newest work. Yes, I'm very, very, very excited. I've kept everything hush-hush, but let's just say there's quite a few surprises in store. It's just good to be back, you know. It's good to be back. Yes.
Yes, I do know that feeling. The day before debuting a new show, very, very exciting.
Yes.
I'm looking forward. I will be attending. So
that's great. Yes.
Luckily, the Baranoffs here have invited me as their +1. So
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, I mustn't keep you from your dinner, but it's a pleasure to meet you. And yeah, he's going to walk away unless you wanted to do something, or you let him walk away.
Actually, you might know somebody, a friend of mine. Would you know Amy Turnbull?
He stops.
Good.
And he says, Amy Turnbull. Yes, I do know that name. Do you mind? And he gestures to the Baranoffs and he says, I'll be just a moment. And he takes you to another corner of the restaurant. And he says, what? Have you heard from Amy?
I'm asking you. When have you seen her last? I mean, she was in your production. She's my good friend.
Yes. We had a bit of an incident at one of the rehearsals. She was poor thing. She's just so stressed. I offered to help with a friend of mine, Dr. Archer. He runs a clinic, and that was the last I heard. And Dr. Archer, he didn't really say much, but he said everything was going fine. But I wasn't sure. Are you close to her? Do you know her? Do you know her well?
Yes. Well, she came to me seeking help, and to be honest, I've been quite angry at you because I thought that you were a part of it.
Oh.
Can I do a psychology roll on his response?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. That is a hard success.
Hard success. Not an extreme.
Not an extreme, but I could push it, potentially, if it's worthwhile.
You don't have to. I'll just say, with a hard success, he seems genuine. He seems very genuine. As he tells you, I'm glad that she reached out to you. I hope she's doing better. Poor thing. I want, if you see her again, please tell her I hold no ill will for what she did. And that if she wants to come back, we would gladly have her back for tomorrow night, if you see her again.
Okay, will do. Thank you for telling me. Can you call me if anything pops up or you hear of anything?
Yes.
Here's my number.
Of course. And he takes it and he rushes off. Ryan.
Yes.
So, you come to, and you find yourself in a corridor. It looks like a hospital, but it's dark. The lights are all off, except for what appears to be an emergency light flickering. And it's eerily silent. You can't hear any noise at all. You can't even hear your own footsteps as you get up. And you start looking down the corridor. You notice there's a faint blue light.
Well, so I awake in like a hospital-like room?
You're in a corridor, in a hospital corridor.
Oh, have I got my phone on me?
Yeah.
I want to check my phone.
You check your phone, and it's dead.
Alright, well... Yeah. Hello? Anyone?
He whispers from behind you.
Turn around.
There's no one there.
Hello?
The blue light seems to pulsate as you speak. Hello?
What?
Almost as if it's mimicking your voice.
The blue light?
There's a strange blue light emanating from down the hall.
Okay, I'll go down the hall.
You eventually approach double doors, and you open to find yourself in a very large surgical suite. There is a patient sitting in a hospital bed. There's wires sort of leading out of her. You assume that there would have been machines here, but they seem to have been unplugged and taken away. It's just the wires. And you see this woman. You instantly recognize her
What was the name of your ex, the one that got hit by the bus?
Joanne.
You see Joanne, and you see her like you remember her on the night that she died. Her body is disfigured. The left side of her face is bruised and battered. Her left arm is barely hanging on by the tendons. Her left leg looks to be badly broken. She's covered in blood. Appears to be an open wound in her skull. And you can, if you really look close, you can even see bits of brain matter clumped around her hair.
Is she breathing?
She is breathing very shallowly. Very strained breathing. She's sort of... And her eyes are wide open. And she's sort of staring off into space.
There's no one else around?
There's no one else around.
Joanne? Joanne?
Do you yell at her, or you just...
Well, I'm just trying to talk to her. Joe.
She sort of weakly turns her head to look at you.
What are you doing here?
You came through the window, didn't you, Ryan?
No. I don't know how I got here, but no.
How did you get here?
The window? Is there a window nearby?
You don't see a physical window. You can't even see the walls of this place. It just goes off in the darkness.
I think I'm going mad.
The window is open, Ryan. The window is open.
What the fuck are you talking about? Are you drunk again?
Do you say that?
Possibly.
The window is open.
Where the fuck have you been? It's been 5 years.
He has the key, Ryan. He has the key.
What key? What are you talking about?
Carcosa, Ryan. Carcosa awaits you.
I think Ryan's freaked out and he's going to backpedal away.
Yeah, you backpedal away. And you turn around. Do you backpedal or do you turn around?
Yeah, backpedal out of fear and then turn around hoping to find a door or something.
Yeah, you turn around and she's standing right there in front of you. Eyes wide open, blood just pouring from her face as she grabs you. And she starts yelling,
He will seize the minds of men and control even your unborn thoughts.
Well, I'm going to try and push her off.
Yeah, okay. Give me a fighting brawl.
Not going to be manhandled. 2. I got a 2.
Yeah, I won't even roll. You push her off. She lets out a scream, a pain scream, as she falls to the floor and crumbles into dust.
I need a door.
You keep running. Another Joanne comes at you, yelling at you.
Carcosa awaits you. Let it come, Ryan.
Still running. I don't know where to though.
You can hear it gaining on you as you run back down this corridor. It seems to go on forever.
You will tremble before the king in yellow. You will tremble.
As you keep running. Suddenly, give me a dexterity roll.
A 3.
A 3. You find yourself suddenly almost as if you didn't even realize, but you're running on the ceiling and you're upside down and you keep running down this corridor as another Joanne pushes out of the doors of this hallway and they start congregating towards you and you just hear this cacophony yelling, going, Carcosa awaits you! Carcosa awaits you! And then another Joanne comes up in front of you and you instinctively just push her out of the way and she sort of falls down. And another one comes at you and you instinctively push her and you fall down. And then eventually you reach the end of the hallway and it's just a wall. There's nothing there. And you turn and you see about 20 Joannes running at you. And they're all yelling at you. What do you do?
Well, that's bloody terrifying. So there's nowhere it looks like I can physically run to.
Nowhere to run.
He's just going to cower and hold his arms over his head and shut his eyes.
Yeah. You feel this immense pain as you feel all these people congregating on you, and you're trying to push them off you, but they're ripping at you. One of them bites into your shoulder. One of them is clawing into your chest. All of a sudden, you feel like you have a knife in your hand, and you just go, fuck it, and you start stabbing. But they just keep on coming, and you try to stab as many as you can, and then everything again goes black.
Good. Hopefully that means it's over.
I think it's important that Ryan get on the journey with us.
You rejoin Elliot and the Baranoffs at the table. They've already ordered. It's one of the most expensive items on the menu. I haven't been to Nobu, so I don't know what's there. It's one of the most expensive items on the menu, but it's delicious. And they're talking, and they're mainly discussing the play, because what you come to realize is that no one really knows like who the actors are, or even the name of the play or what it's about. Everyone's just like, they're speculating, like, oh, it could be a derivative of one of his earlier works. Perhaps it's, I mean, you said it yourself, he was interested in 19th century or 18th century French abstract work, and perhaps that's what's inspiring him to do this, and it could be anything. It's so exciting. Oh, it's whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to be amazing, and that's what they're talking about. Feel free to interject or ask any questions of your own if you like.
Is Elliot with us as well?
Yeah, he's sitting. Yeah, he's joining you guys for dinner. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to focus my interest towards him and ask him who he is, and like, small talk. But for the sake of time and expediency, what do I garner from my small talk and flirtatious charm with Elliot?
Yeah. So right off the bat, he's Anthony Carmichael's PA. So he sort of helps organise his affairs, keeps things running financially, pays the actors, all that sort of stuff. So that's what he does as a job.
Okay. So what's it like working for Anthony Carmichael? I mean, I know what it's like colloquially working for him as a lady, but what's it like working for him directly as his assistant?
At the moment, secrets galore. He doesn't tell me anything about what's going on. All I know is that whatever it is, it's going to be a small production. I think there's 3 or 4 actors on the bill. All I have are names. But yeah, I don't know who any of these people are. They could be aliases for all I know. He's done it before in the past, but whatever it is, he promises it's going to be bigger and better than anything Sodom ever was. God, that was a mess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that he's picked up so soon after Sodom, because that was, sorry, and very as politely as I possibly can, that was a train wreck of a show with a reception, and I don't know, how did you manage your way through that?
It was a lot of late nights, a lot of stress. And for poor Anthony, he was even more stressed than myself. I don't know if you were aware, but he spent some time receiving help from a friend for the last few months. I admitted him into Madison Gardens myself. Oh, he was just so angry all the time, and he was in a dark spiral. He just wouldn't stop drinking, and I felt like I had to act. But he seems to be doing so much better now, so I'm glad I did. Yes. How did you meet the Baranoffs? And what did you do? What do you do for a living?
I'll handball that one to Natasha.
She's soon to be a good friend of ours. We're going to make our acquaintance later tonight, if you catch my drift. And Elliot says, say no more. You're in for a treat.
I say bold of you to assume, Natasha, but you're 100% right. Of course I would. But, no, I'm an actress, and I was in and around multiple productions, if not directly, but indirectly through my friends and colleagues, and I'm very deep into the art scene and just interested in what this new play has to hold. And also, if I must admit, I'm a bit resentful because I didn't get the job. So I'm equal parts wanting it to be good and equal parts wanting it to be absolutely as dreadful as Sodom, so that I can sip on my wine and feel that life is grand.
Yes. Well, Envy gets us all sometimes, I'm sure. But, I'm sure that despite your setbacks, and I do appreciate that they are significant, I am also sure that there may be opportunities in the future to perhaps understudy, of course. We always need understudies, as you're aware. And as far as I know, there's no understudies planned for this event after the poor Turnbull girl. She went off the deep end. Had to scramble to find someone to replace her. We found someone.
I'm intrigued. Who did you find? Because Amy was my friend, and she suggested the role for me.
Did she now?
Soothe my ego, would you? Just a little.
Oh yes. Do you know Stacey Flock?
Do I?
Yeah, you know her. She's kind of a big deal. She's done a few minor parts for some theatre productions here and there. She's worked with a few directors. She's fairly well known in amongst the art scene mostly in Melbourne and in Adelaide, but not really in Sydney.
All right. As soon as I hear her name, I go, consider my ego soothed. Nope, yes, that makes sense.
Yes, she was a last minute pick actually. We honestly weren't expecting to get her, but she was very interested in working with Anthony Carmichael. She'd heard good things, and we sent the script over to her, and she was instantly hooked, and she had to work for him, and it was very, very impressive, very impressive. So yeah, we're very excited to have her here tomorrow night. It's gonna be great.
Do you like fun, Elliot? How impulsive would you say you are? How much do you like to take risks every now and then and just, live life to the fullest?
Well,
don't be shy. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's it at?
Oh, well, I mean, I went skydiving once. That's probably about as much as I've done, really.
I feel like tonight is a night for risk, and you should show me a page of that script.
Ooh.
And I promise I wouldn't tell anybody.
I'm sorry, I actually don't have a copy of it. Anthony keeps it to himself. It's very, very hush-hush, you see. He does it, I mean, as much as he trusts me, he's trying to eliminate as many leaks as possible. So unfortunately, I cannot do that. As much as I want to. And as much as these fine people want to, because as you know, Sergey is a theatre critic himself, and I'm sure you'll be interested in writing about this play, won't you, Sergey? He says, yes, I'm very interested. I'm very, very interested in seeing what this could be.
Well, Elliot, how bad could it be given that it's only a day away? And can I do a psychology roll to see if he's, bullshitting me about having or not having the script?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Give me a psychology roll.
Nice. That is a hard success. My rolling is on fire this evening, and I'm very grateful for it.
Yeah, that's it. No, it's genuine sincerity. He does not have you can tell he's genuine. He wants to know just as badly as you do what this is about. You don't sense a hint of dishonesty in what he's saying.
Where would he keep the script, do you think?
Probably at his house.
What's his address?
Elaine Lodge. Why, are you suggesting we break in?
No, I'm suggesting we knock on the door and we say hey again, and we have a bit of an interesting evening. I reckon the Baranoffs would be in.
Baranoffs, they say, no. We mustn't disturb the artist. Of course, we do not want to get on his bad graces.
Come on, he must have a really impressive desk which we could put to use somehow.
You're a cheeky one. No, we mustn't. No, you see, waiting makes it better, you see. It's like an excellent steak, and as he says this brilliant steak comes out. It's like marbled beef wagyu, probably cost you $100. Much like a delicious meal, the wait is worth. It just makes the meal so much more delicious as he tucks into his steak.
And that's all very well and good for some, but I'm an instant gratification lady, and what I want I often get. So I'm intrigued, Elliot. What can you do for us? Surely there's some morsel, something that you can tease us with. Because that's really what good foreplay is. It's not 100%. It's just little bite-sized morsels.
He give me a persuade roll or a charm. Sounds like you might be trying to charm him.
I'm so subtle. It's a fail, but I'm going to spend some luck to make it a success.
Sure. Okay, you do that. He leans in. He says, "Well, I guess I can tell you who's going to be in it." And they go, "Ooh," because they don't even know that. He says, "Well, I've been paying money to Stacey Flock, Amy Turnbull before she had her incident, Sylvia and Faith Morgenstern." And they go, "Ooh." And you can see like the Baranoffs are like, "Who?" And Adrian Reston. And even more of a, who are these people? And Elliot says, "Oh, that's the thing. They're apparently they're people that Anthony met while he was at rehab, and apparently this whole thing is some sort of it's some sort of strange it's some sort of thing that he's got together with the people of this rehab, and apparently it's going to be this really community-based production, and we're very excited. We're really excited. Apparently these actors are amazing. They're so talented, and they're no names, so they cost hardly anything, but we could be creating careers here with these people. And of course, now with Stacey, we had Amy before, but now with Stacey there to guide these people, it's going to be magic. I'm sure it's going to be magic." And they go, "Wow, it's incredible."
Okay, that is exciting. But forgive me, I've got to hurry to the little girl's room and I shall be right back. When I go to the bathroom, I text Aria the names and I'm like, "Yo, do your gangster shit, and these people are sus AF. They are going to be the actors and actresses in the play. Find out whatever you can about them. Buck knows what's happened to Olivia and Ryan. Have you heard any news on that front? Also, this guy is easy as cheese. Jesus Christ, it's like getting information out of a sponge." And then I send a little cute like winky face emoji and an eggplant and a wine glass emoji.
Yeah, okay. Aria, what do you're at home, do you respond to this?
I'm just gonna kind of sigh at Brianna's ridiculous message and, take note of those names for some Googling. Okay.
All right, you do that. Brianna, you head back. At this point, the night continues on. Everyone just gets more and more drunk. Do you drink as well? Are you partaking?
I'm trying to go back off again, but look, I'm a donkey on the edge. So I haven't had anything to drink tonight. I've had a wine glass of water.
Yeah, give me a power roll to see if you can resist the urge to have a drink or two.
That's fair. That is a fail.
Can't help you. Everyone's around you drinking. Sergey probably buys you a very expensive cocktail, and you're like, "Well, I can't say no to this." And he's like, "It's got marbles in it," and you start drinking it, and you guys carry on. Eventually, Elliot says his goodbyes, and the three of you head back to the Baranoffs' apartment.
Heavens, we're not going to roleplay this, are we? We're going to be interrupted in some capacity.
Fade to black.
More wine is consumed. Eventually, clothes are removed, and then that's where the scene fades to black as it happens.
Amazing, thank you.
I wanna go down and watch it fall down.
Aria, it's getting late. You get a knock at the door, and it's Dave.
Yeah.
And he looks like he looks troubled. He looks really troubled. He's like, "Fucking can't believe we're gonna do this shit again. Thought we were done."
So, is the job taking out the journalist?
I can't specify anything. Eric knows all the details.
Okay, because this is some real corrupt shit, Dave. I don't know if we should be doing this.
What do you mean? Corrupt shit. These guys are going to expose us. We have to.
Expose what?
They're going to expose us. This whole operation.
Why?
What do you mean, why? It's journos. It's what they do.
Weren't they just I know a guy who's doing stuff with this, and he said that the whole reason they're trying to silence the journalists is because of the Napolis Foundation and like funneling money and stuff like that. I don't think that has anything to do with us.
Who do you think's funding this?
Right.
Come on, let's go. We're wasting enough time. And he leads towards the car. Do you follow?
No. Dave, I don't think we can do this.
Aria, we're in this whether you like it or not.
We're just like, if we do this, we're just fueling like a corrupt government.
We're criminals. That's what we want. The more corruption means the more smuggling we can do, the more money we make. Don't tell me you're getting a fucking conscience now.
Yeah, but like, I didn't get into this.
All the shit you've done.
Yeah, that's different.
And you hear a car honking, and you just hear Gary going, "Oi, hurry up! We're gonna be late." And Dave says, "You're fucking coming. Let's go."
Okay, I guess so. Like, in my head, I'm trying to think of ways that I can like get to Kane before them and stop anything from happening. So at least if I go along with them, I can try.
Yeah, so you hop in the car. Eric's in the car too.
Yeah.
And Eric says, "What the fuck was the holdup?" And Dave says, "Aria's having second thoughts about this whole thing." And Eric says, "What the fuck are you doing? I thought I could trust you. Thought you were one of the crew." They start driving.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think we should be like puppets of a corrupt government.
Look. Let's just say Senator Wilde and I, we go way back. He'll look after us, but we need to do some stuff for him as well. But just keep that shit to yourself, alright? Fuck. The last thing we want is some fucking cops or the fucking journos finding out about it. And you can see, you see Gary in the back seat, and he says, "Where's your friend?"
Oh, Brianna.
Yeah. Where is she?
She's out. She's got something on.
You know where she is?
Why do you miss her?
And he sort of sits back down, and he's seething. You can tell, you don't need any rock psychology, he's seething. Yeah, you drive about half an hour to an address. You don't really know where you are, but as you step out, give me a spot hidden roll.
That is a fail.
The car parked out the front. You get a sense of deja vu, but you're not really sure why.
Does it look like the car that was outside Kane's house?
You're going to have to push the roll for me to give you an answer.
Nah, that's alright.
And you see Eric hands you a balaclava. He hands you a knife, a big knife, and he hands you a bunch of zip ties. And he says, "This time we're going in and we're getting this guy out alive. The boss will want to talk to him, find out what he knows."
Right.
And they go up to the front door, and Eric picks the lock, and the door creaks open, and you step into this house. Ryan, describe your living room.
Oh, shit.
My living room?
Yeah, describe your living room, Ryan.
Oh, no.
It's nice. It's modern. Comfy couch, big TV. Got the PlayStation out there.
PS5, nice.
Maybe like some artwork that someone else chose for me. I wouldn't have chosen the artwork. Nothing too fancy, but
yeah. So that's what you see. You see a comfy couch, big TV, PS5, and you head further into the house, past the kitchen. I won't make Ryan describe his kitchen.
There's an air fryer for sure.
Yeah, there's an air fryer. You see a photo of Ryan and the penny drops.
Yeah, my blood just like turns cold, like shit.
Yeah, you move into the back of the house and you hear breathing in the bedroom. And Eric just puts his finger to his mouth and just says, shh. Closer we get to the sky, the easier it'll be to snatch him. As he turns the knob and opens the door. And you see Ryan McGavin. He is covered in blood. His eyes are blank. And he just looks dead at you. And the room in his room is also just, you can just see blood all over the floors, and the room has got this strong metallic scent to it that you only realize when you open the door. This rush of metallic-y blood scent comes out. And give me a power roll.
Fail.
You can't help but scream at the top of your lungs as the others start to panic, as Ryan McGavin turns and yells out this inhuman scream as he rushes at you, and everyone starts panicking. You see Gary with the knife. He tries to put the knife into Ryan, but then somehow his mouth just elongates to an abnormal size and just starts chomping into him, and you see Gary scream, "Ah, fuck!" And the others are like, "Fucking shit, run!"
I am going to run.
Okay, so you run back into the hallway, and then you continue running in towards the lounge room. Okay, so you're currently in the lounge room. Ryan is still in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Gary and Eric are going to follow you out. They're going to follow you out, but they will only get as far as the hallway. Before Ryan, you just hear a scream from behind you as Dave goes down.
Who had the car keys?
Good question. I think Eric has the car keys.
Can I get the car keys off Eric before I continue?
Yeah, you'll have to run. You can either wait for Eric, or you can run back to where Eric is.
Alternatively, I assume the car parked out the front might have been Ryan's now. Can I see Ryan's car keys anywhere around?
Give me a spot hidden roll.
No, that's a fail.
Yeah, you can't find them. You don't see them in the immediate vicinity. You'd have to stop and look for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep running then.
So yeah, you reach the front door. Give me a dexterity roll, see if you can get through the front door.
Yeah, success. I think that's a hard success.
Yep, okay, so you barge through the front door. You're barreling out into the front lawn. Eric reaches the doorway, and then Ryan reaches him, and sort of, again, you just hear Eric screaming as Ryan takes him out as well, and it's just you. What are you doing?
I am going to keep running, because stuffing around with the car seems like it would take too long.
Yeah, you start running down the street. Give me a stealth roll. Well, actually, yeah, give me a stealth roll, and Ryan will do a spot hidden. What's your spot hidden, Ryan?
45.
45, alright.
I got a success.
You succeeded. He also succeeded. So what is your stealth? What's your stealth at?
70.
Okay, yep, so you have the highest stealth, so you break ties. Yep, so he doesn't see you. What do you do? Keep running?
Yeah, keep running.
Alright. You get away. So you make it out of the way, you just keep running, and you just keep running into the night. Yeah, Aria, I'll probably need a sanity roll as well, for seeing that.
Yes, of course. Ryan's draw on hinge and murder people. Pass.
You lose 2 sanity.
Yep. At least my problem with my boss is solved.
That's good.
Also, I love that you're experiencing these death-defying problems while I'm just hanging out with the Baranoffs.
Yeah, you're just having some fun and I'm being chased by monstrous Ryan.
Olivia, Holland. You wake up You are in your house. Not your office. In your house. And you also you basically find yourself covered in dirt, and you're not sure where the dirt's come from. You look at your hands and they're bloodied and sore. Looks like you've been scratching at something that you shouldn't have been scratching, like a wall or something. What do you do?
Before I start, tell me about how my brain's going. What's going on with my madness?
You are still sort of seeing stuff. I think the fascination has worn off.
Yeah.
It's probably more of a mild fascination now. It's still lingering. You still have that lingering paranoia as well, but for the most part, you're pretty much with it.
All right. I think then she would... So she's in her bed, just like in her house, like everything's normal except for all the dirt.
Yeah, all the dirt.
I think she starts sort of brushing off her hands to see if she can get it off, and then if that's not really working, she would head to the bathroom and try and find the first aid kit. They'll sort of like wash her hands off and treat anything.
Yeah. So you give yourself a first aid roll. We'll say you lost a point of damage.
Alright. I did not pass my first... 44.
Yeah, is it pass?
No, it is not.
Okay. No. You just... Yeah, your hands are too sore, you can't really work the bandages properly. What you do find, though, when you go into the bathroom, is you find even more dirt. And you're not really sure what's going on here. And then, as you walk out, you see on the table, you find an invitation to a party tomorrow night. Give me a sanity roll.
Ooh, at 63, that's a fail.
That's a fail. All right. You are going to lose some more sanity.
Don't need it.
Well, be nice. I won't give you a bout of madness because you've just sort of overcome the previous one, but you do lose 5 points of sanity. And then I think then it just dawns on you that you don't know where this came from, and you're not really sure why there's a little bunch of dirt here either.
I think she sort of picks up the invitation, like with hands trembling and still slightly dirty because she did such a bad job of tidying herself up, and turns it over and over and over, seeing if she can find something.
In the morning, Olivia, I'm assuming you head back to your office. You may go there immediately after waking up in your house. And yeah, you find the costume has been delivered to your office because you probably gave them the details. So you've got everyone's costumes basically. You all arrange to meet up. I think Olivia, you're going to meet up with Alfie Chambers. I think outside the party. I think Brianna, you have the night of your life. Actually, Brianna, give me a Constitution roll.
How much did they use the paddle? That is the question.
That's the question.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That is a 12, so that is a hard success.
Yeah, you feel amazing. You probably used the paddle more than it was used on you. Tasha's got a few interesting bruises, but she had a great time, and everyone they love you. They're like, yes, you have our +1. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Fabulous. I walk out with my heels in my hand and my head held high.
All right. Yeah. So Aria, you want to meet them at the party? You want to meet them at the office beforehand?
I'll probably meet them at the office. Aria did not sleep well.
Probably didn't sleep at all. You're probably running.
Yeah, ran for as long as she physically could, then found her way home, spent ages in the shower washing Gary's blood off of her, and then, just freaked out for the rest of the night. It was great. So I'm going to go to Olivia's. I'm going to try and call Ryan and see if I can get through.
No, still no response.
Because last I saw, Anyway, I'm going to head to Olivia's then.
Yep. You all meet there before the party.
Do I?
Not Ryan.
So Aria arrives looking nervously twitchy and kind of like bursts in looking for Olivia.
You find Olivia looking basically the same.
We're both here like, what the hell?
It is not reassuring.
Olivia, have you heard from Ryan?
He sent me some emails, but do you think something happened to him? Things have been weird.
I mean, like, last night he kind of turned a bit monstrous and attacked people.
You what?
Like, I was there at his house. He'd like chased me out of his house trying to attack me.
I think Olivia would try and call Ryan to find out if he's capable of answering.
The line's disconnected. You assume his phone's out of battery at this point.
Well, can we go back? We need to make sure he's okay.
I mean, yeah, but it might be dangerous.
What if we just stay in the car and see if we can see anything?
Yeah, we could do that. Is Brianna here?
Yeah, Brianna, you're there if you want to be.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
I think if we just do a quick drive past his house to see if we can spot anything.
Yeah, okay.
At the very least, we need to drop his costume off.
Yeah, right.
Priorities.
I forgot about that party.
Yeah. As you drive, you get you start getting all these news reports flooding through of people being murdered, people gone missing, people being found in strange places. It starts out as a trickle throughout the day, but it sort of picks up. You hear that a nurse who worked at Madison Gardens had been involved in a double murder-suicide. And these stories keep coming through, and maybe you connect the dots, maybe you don't want to connect the dots, but you arrive at Ryan's house. His car's not there. But when you arrive, you get a message from Ryan, and it says, "I've sorted out a costume. I'm at the party. I'll meet you there."
Can we go into his house, if anything, just to make sure I'm not crazy?
Yeah, you can go into his house.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like lead Olivia inside. Is there any evidence of what happened the night before?
No. You don't see anything. It's clean as a whistle.
He like killed people in here. There was blood.
Are you sure it was his house?
Yeah, I mean, that's like a picture of Ryan there, right? I assume the picture's still up.
Yeah, pictures are there. It's clearly Ryan's house.
Yeah, we were here. It was like I was with a couple of guys and he attacked them.
You can give me a spot hidden roll if you like.
That's a fail.
I got a hard success.
So you're walking through, and you search his bathroom, just as part of the normal search procedure. You notice scratched into the bathtub mirror is a strange sign. You've probably seen a few bits around, and you see it, and it's almost as if the scratches are clawing out and reaching out to you. And I'll need a sanity roll for seeing it.
That's a delightful fail of 73.
Delightful fail. Alright. Now, probably lost a bunch of sanity already from seeing these things, so it's probably going to be a lot less, but you lose 2 sanity.
That's probably good for Aria, because I was about to start asking why she was in Ryan's house with 2 guys.
Oh no.
Aria, I think we should go.
I mean, should we head to the party? Because I guess he's there now.
I hope Ryan's there, but I think we just need to go. We need to get out of here. I don't like it in here. It's making my skin feel weird.
Okay, let's go.
All right, you head off to the party. So you arrive at a lane house. It's a large manor on the edge of Point Piper, which is the richest suburb in Sydney, if you didn't know.
Wow.
It's not very big, the suburb. It's a small, I guess, peninsula in the middle of the harbour. So as you're driving in, you just see beautiful, picturesque shots of the harbour bridge and the opera house right there. It's brilliant. And Elaine Lodge is one of the largest houses in Point Piper. You probably figure it's worth several tens of millions of dollars. As you arrive, you just see throngs of people standing outside. They're taking photos of partygoers. The paparazzi are out taking snaps of people. The mood is pretty jovial. Lots of reporters around, lots of gossip mongers around. You see police officers standing there directing traffic. Private security guards are also there directing traffic. You see people trying to get in and they're like, no, you're not on the list. You see people dressed in fancy dress. You've got all your costumes. You've probably got Ryan's there. So we've got Olivia dressed ethereally, looking like some sort of fairy princess. We've got Brianna in her majestic emerald green dress with a beautiful with a green mask and a beautiful lily pad style. It actually looks amazing, but you know it. You couldn't tell, but like it was inspired by Frog. And then you have Aria Jones' Pirate Queen, looking majestic as always.
Yep, I've organised to head in with the Baranoffs, so I went back out to pick up my costume, and then I went back to theirs, and then started getting ready and having a great time with Natasha, so I've gone with them.
Okay, so you haven't gone with the others?
No.
Okay, cool. You see the line progressing into the party. What you can see is set up is a computer system, and people are scanning their invitations, and their name is popping up. Jessica Banfield, Azif Azari, Stacey Flock. Ryan, you're standing in line at somewhere. You don't really know where you are. You just sort of realise where you are. And you look in front of you, and you see the Grim Reaper, scythe and all, staring down at you.
Just someone in a costume, yeah?
And he says, have you got your invitation?
What's the last thing I remember, though?
You remember blacking out at the police station, and the next thing you know, you've had that horrible vision, and now you're basically at the front door of this party, and you have an invitation in your hand.
I hand the invitation over then.
And you hand him the invitation. Aria and Olivia, as you walk through, you continuing to get news reports of various people who have somehow found themselves where they shouldn't be.
Right.
And then something really disturbing comes along. You get a news report come through, and it says Senator Wilde found dead in his home. More details to come.
Damn.
Ryan, what you see when you get your ticket scanned, the words Arthur Wilde pop up on the screen.
Oh, good.
And Elliot looks at you and says, Senator Wilde, thanks for coming. Come on in.
Because you're in costume with a mask.
And you walk in.
You have been listening to the Fumbled Anthology. New episodes are released every Sunday, and for more information about the podcast, go to fumbledanthology.com. Thank you for listening. See you next week.